Hello, and welcome to today's video in high altitude investing. Today's video is going to be a little bit different due to the fact that I am having a mini little intro here. Today's video's main subject is going to be talking about XMR. So, if you look right here, you can see that, I'm making some nice profits trading XMR right now. I've made over $480 trading it just in the past few days. So, things are looking nice. But I wanted to show you guys a few of my little hobbies I've had in the past. Because I'm kind of a crazy guy. I was born here in Utah, Vernal, and, that's why I named the channel High Altitude Investing. We're at a really high altitude here where I live, so it kind of made sense to me. But here is some of the things that I have done with my life. So first of all, I got really into gold panning when I was younger and making knives and weapons and stuff like that, I grew up next to this huge sorry, my window's pretty dirty. Grew up next to this huge 43 acres of forest. So I basically just got to play around. I was homeschooled, so most of my time was spent first in the morning doing my schoolwork, which I had to learn piano. Had to practice piano as part of my school. I personally decided to learn how to play the guitar. Later, some banjo, ukulele. So I have expanded my musical knowledge. I write a lot of EDM music and some hip-hop beats just for the fun of it, and different things like that. But I built I built my own MIDI controller too, so that's pretty cool. I did this in high school. I actually designed this entire box in a 3D modeling software called Key Creator, and then CNC'd. Oops, I need to tighten this button on. This potentiometer knob. But anyways, I CNC'd the box out, the holes, the arcade buttons. It's USB. It's made from a game controller, and then some special software converts it into information that my computer can read for my music software, so that I can actually write music and just play around and link different parts of my controller to different things in my music software, which personally I use FL Studio. That's my preferred DAW, it's called. But enough about myself. Let's get into the markets today. So, I know that was kind of a long intro, and my family is probably being pretty loud downstairs. That's just usually how it goes on Sundays. Everybody comes over. I'm making a bunch of money as XMR moons. This is awesome. Anyways, so I am gonna switch to my computer so you guys can see what is actually going on in the markets. And I'm going to be logged in and on my Wavestop Music account. So, this is my main trading account. And honestly, I took a lot of my Bitcoin out like just a few days ago. I only had about $130 worth of Bitcoin in my account. I have only added $70 since then. And I'll show you my total account value right now from trading different altcoins in and out for the past few days, and it should be a really good video today. So thank you for tuning in, and we will switch to my computer now. I am at my computer now, and I actually recorded this entire segment of the video once already, but messed up on my quick keys, so it didn't actually work, and I didn't record, you didn't actually, basically my video files were messed up. So anyways, I closed my long position on XMR that I was showing you guys in the start of the video on my phone when I was recording. But I've made a lot of money trading XMR here. You can see that my buys and sells were at really good times. I would just buy when it was cheap and then boom, sell when it's high for a lot of money. Boom, and then sell. I sold most of my position for 1.3 Bitcoin right here when it hit 131. And then I kind of lost a little bit of money right here, gained it back along up here, and then boom, right here made a whole bunch of money. When I closed my position, I made about $80. I had that in the video last time, but my total account balance is 883, and I started just last week with like $130, only added $70 from an instant buy from Coinbase. So I have been making significant profits trading XMR on poloniex lately, and it was just in the past 4 days, buying cheap and selling high, doing what you do. I like to use my XMR that I buy in the exchange when it's cheap as collateral to margin trade it when it's high, so that I can short or long and just accumulate more Bitcoin and close those positions and open them. And with a lot of margin trading, some practice, some skill, watching videos, educating yourself. I've watched countless YouTube videos on altcoin and just trading in general, so I knew to close my position right here. I mean, it could moon, but I'll know to buy. I'll know when to buy and when to sell because I have my knowledge, and I'm holding this 10 XMR here. I'm just gonna hold that long for see where it goes. But XMR could definitely be a coin that hits a crazy high, like $22 like Ethereum did, with it being added to Alphabay. That's a huge market. And if we just want to talk about the amount of US dollars alone going into XMR due to the fact that people know that they don't have to tumble their Bitcoin when they send it over to Alphabay, then so that it's all private, because they're buying drugs and stuff on Alphabay. So usually, when Silk Road got shut down, that was that's kind of, Silk Road drove Bitcoin up in volume and value. But that's just any good technology has a specific set of interests that drive it at the start to get it going. It doesn't matter really what it was, but this drive in XMR right now is being caused because of that. It also has a small available supply, less than Bitcoin. There's only 12 million XMR, so I'll bet you the hash rate has just been going clear up. It could be worth, $10, $20 in the next month. Who knows? It could even go higher. But I'm gonna keep trading it if the volume keeps staying this high. 83,000. It's up 77% today. I have my BTC values set like this. As you can see, I have a lot of AMP because I feel like AMP is going to start mooning soon. So I started buying some AMP. I have ETC because I feel like it made a nice bottom. And with Ethereum going down, I kind of think that ETC will rise up because it's in the ETH market. So you can trade against it. So, it's really important to watch where the money is going. These buy walls are good to look at too. But yeah, my personal favorites right now are XMR, Ethereum Classic, and AMP, and we'll just see where these coins go in the next little while. But I've turned around this is my personal poloniex account, Wavestop Music. So if you ever see me say something in the troll box, Wavestop Music, that's me. or if you see me say something in the troll box under high altitude investing, that's me. It's, it's crazy how in just like a week and just watching these markets, I can turn $200 around into 800 and plus, and see where it goes from here. So I've been really happy trading lately. Been keeping profitable. XMR may not be a good buy right now. I don't know. It could break its all-time high, which, by the way, it broke its all-time high, so it has a new all-time high. So if it breaks its new all-time high, then that would tell me the XMR is just gonna completely go out the roof, in which case I would put a lot more money in again and do what I do, buy in the lows and sell all my large portions of my positions in the highs to secure my profits and accumulate Bitcoin as Bitcoin does its thing, which is pretty interesting to me. I think that Bitcoin is going to moon, but really the determining factor is what it does in between this $550 and $600 channel range. It's just been channeling through here for, clear since July and a little bit in June. So we can see that these are kind of important support levels in Bitcoin right now, and where it goes from this channel is important. If it starts to drop off, my money is going into altcoins. If it starts to run up, then all my Bitcoin accumulation off making all these off making all this money off all these altcoins mooning will be very beneficial, because right now I have 0.9 Bitcoin in my poloniex account. And like I said, I only had 130 deposits, 70, so roughly about $200 to start with around a week ago, and already have this much Bitcoin in my account, plus these other alt investments. Some of these I've had for a little bit longer than, before I was doing this trading. But that's really good profits in a short amount of time. So I'm really happy, and keep trading. I apologize for the fact that it's been a while since my last upload. I'm trying to stay consistent. I'm working on writing a script right now for a beginner series, and that's taking a lot of my efforts. Sorry for all of my family members yelling in the background. And stay profitable. I appreciate your time, and have a good day.